What's up, guys? It's MCG55SS. I'm wearing an Alabama sweater today. I'm going to talk about NCAA 11. First, I'm going to talk about what I like. I love the Road to Glory. That was awesome. I like the juke moves. I like the fact that defense will adjust. Like if you're running a lot in blitz, you can set up strategy plays. That I like a lot. But I think it needs to change. They need to add an athletic director mode, like an owner mode to Madden. Why? I took Western Kentucky in mine in the first 4 or 5 years. I took them from a 1-star to a 6-star school. But my stadium was only 15,000. The school still sucked and everything. The only thing that got better was my athletic facilities and television exposure. Television exposure because the team was doing better. And athletic facilities automatically upgrade. I would like an athletic director mode where I can choose what upgrades. Like upgrade my facilities a little bit, upgrade the school a little bit, add on, make it better through me, not let the computer just automatically do it. I think you also need to have assistant coordinators, offense and defense. I'll explain why later on, but I think you need to add that. Also, I think you need to they need to change the way QB gets poised and players get, better. The way it is right now is year. I mean, if you're a junior, you're better than a freshman. You're more poised and all that. Example is I had a senior QB. He played 2 games, and he went to LSU at Death Valley. That's the only 2 games he played. Never played before, and he was not rattled. He was calm, collected, and everything. Meanwhile, I had a freshman QB win the National, win the Heisman, go undefeated. Now he's his sophomore year. He goes to Mississippi State. He's rattled, the screen's shaking, all that stuff. Come on, he played in the biggest stage and won. He's not going to be rattled that easy. I think they need to change maybe time played a little bit. How much experience he has on the field. I think each team needs individual interests again. That was cool. I'd like that back. I'd like the pregame show back. I liked a little bit more at the postgame show. I like maybe a halftime breakdown to show what's happening in the game, what needs to be changed, maybe a little bit of highlights here and there. I also would like a signing day, where a bit less prospects in the last week of it. They'll put on their cast, be like, I'm going to Alabama, I'm going to Ohio State, I'm going to Michigan, I'm going to Temple, I'm going to USC, whatever. I'd like to see that, maybe make it optional, because I know not everybody would want that, but it would be a nice add-on to make it a little bit more realistic. Coach drama needs to be added. Why I say that, coach drama is I played 10 years. I'm the only coach that's changed. I went from West Kentucky to Alabama. That's the only coach change that's happened. The example I'm giving is LSU right now. Les Miles, I played 4 years. I'm in my 5th year. I'm in my 10th year, really, but 5th year at Alabama. I've won 4 nationals there. 4 years I've been there. LSU's only won 5 games. This year, or the 5th year I'm there, they've only won 3 with 2 games left in their schedule. Les Miles will be fired if that was real life. But in this game, he's not. They need to add the coaching changes to firing on. Now, the reason I said the assistant is I want coaching style added. What I mean is, like if you have assistant defensive coach, there's heavy blitz. The middle linebackers and the defensive end should get better at blitzing, and the quarterbacks get better at man-to-man coverage. Meanwhile, their zone coverage they're not as good at because they don't work on it as much. And offensive with passing and running, same way. Like if you pass a lot, the passing game gets better while the running game lags behind or gets better slower, and vice versa, running and all that. I think your head coach should have the biggest impact though. Like if you have a head coach and you choose him to be 80% aggressive, your blitzes should have a better chance at working. Meanwhile, your zone coverage and backing off should have a less chance at working because you're playing conservative. I think the way you style your coach should affect his plays. Right now, you can have a coach that's 0 aggressive, but you have a good chance to blitz to work like that as a dude that has 100% aggressive. That shouldn't be it. It should be affected by how he is. Also, like the head coach have a mindset. Like Nick Saban's a defensive-minded coach. I think that should overall make the defensive players get better faster. And make it easier to recruit defensive players, meanwhile making it harder for offensive players to get recruited. And vice versa. If your coach is a big score, big all offense and everything, defense is lacking, but the offense is freaking spectacular. Make it where your offense is amazing, but your defense isn't as good. It's easier to recruit offense than defense. I think that should get changed. Like I said, these are just my ideas. You can post your own, text me or whatever. But any good football fan of this knows that NCAA versus Madden. NCAA has fallen way behind Madden. They're not even in the same league anymore, and they need to be fixed, or NCAA may face getting shut down.